Hey guys, today we are going to be working on our iPads for our project. So I'm going to show you guys how to download our app. I'm going to show you how to use it and then hopefully how to upload it as well. Okay, so when you have your app open, you're going to need to go into self-service. Remember, self-service is this little guy right here. Okay, so I'm going to click on that. You're going to go up to the top corner with the three dots up here. I can click that and I'm going to go down to art, which is right about here. And now my iPad doesn't actually show the app that we're going to download, but you're going to look for one that says assembly and you're going to install that. Okay, and assembly is going to look like this. It's this little bird guy right here. Okay, so you need to take a couple minutes to download that. If for some reason this app does not either download for you or it doesn't work for some reason, you can always do this project just on a sheet of paper too. That's fine. But after you have it downloaded, the next thing you're going to do is you need to go around your house and try to find some blank empty walls, and you're going to take a picture of them using your camera app. So this guy right here, okay, take a picture using your camera. Okay, and then after you have your camera, you should have a few pictures. So I would look for blank walls. So I went around and I took a couple pictures. Here's one. Here's another one. And then you can also take pictures of the outside of your house. So it's going to depend on where you want to make your mural inspired by Maya Hayuk. So maybe you have a big wall on the outside of your house that would work. Otherwise, if you don't have like a big blank wall, the area where your garage is would be perfect. We can use this too. All right, so after you have a few pictures taken, we can go to our assembly app. Remember, it's that little bird guy. You're going to get a screen that kind of looks like this. Now, up at the top, you're going to have all these different sizes. I usually pick the one that says device. I'm going to click device, click the check mark, and we're going to open that. Next, we're going to go up to the pancakes up in the top corner. And there should be something that says artboard. Okay, it's kind of got like that hashtag sign next to it. I'm going to click on that. And then down at the bottom, it says load photo. So you're going to load that picture that you wanted to use to make your artwork on. So you could use one of those walls. Otherwise, like I said, if you couldn't find a big empty wall, use your garage. So I think I'm going to do a garage one. So I'm going to click my garage. I can click the little check mark down here in the bottom corner. Okay, and now I'm actually going to be working right on top of a photo of my garage. Okay, you can always zoom in and out just by pinching like you usually do. Now today we are going to be making a project inspired by Maya Hayuk. I want you to focus on symmetry on this project, so making sure that one side of your artwork looks just like the other side of your artwork. Okay, so if I decide to put maybe one of these shapes along the bottom end, I can just touch it. Okay, and now I can put this shape somewhere, so I'm going to put it over here. But because I need two of them, I can actually touch, there's this little thing right here that's got two squares. If I touch that, it's actually going to duplicate it. So now I have two of the exact same thing. And then to flip it, there is this two little triangles right here. And what that's going to do is it's going to like mirror it going the other way. Like that. Okay. I can continue to build. Focus on like overlapping shapes. If you want to change the size of it, you just tap on the shape that you want to work with and touch the circle in the top corner and you can change the size. Okay, if you want to rotate it, there's a little arrow down in this area that's in a circle, so I can rotate things that way. I can also flip it, so these two arrows right here, I can flip it going, whoops, that's not what that does, sorry. And pretend I didn't say that. I can delete my shape by touching the garbage can right here. That gets rid of it. I can change the color of it by making sure I have my shape selected and then touching the little wrench down in the corner. Oops, excuse me, right below the wrench. There's this little dot of color right here. I can touch that and change the color too. Maybe I want that color. So your job today is to go on and to make a work of art on your iPad using this assembly app. Now I really want you to focus on symmetry, I said. I want you to focus on overlapping shapes as well. Oops. Move that out of my way. Okay, we are drawing inspiration from Maya Hayuk, remember. So I want to see some really great examples. When you're all done with the picture, I'm going to put just a couple quick shapes on here. So it looks like I have something, and I'll show you guys some examples in just a minute. Oh, we also talked about too how Maya Hayuk, she uses geometric shapes. So that's the shapes I want you to work with. So if I come down here, it says tiles. I can click on that. Yours might say something else, but this will give you different shapes. Okay, you have your like basic geometric shapes. I'm fine if you use like these tile shapes. I don't want you to use these ones from the wilderness though. So I don't want to see like clouds. I don't want to see mountains, things like that. Those aren't geometric. Okay, and last but not least, I'm fine if you want to use these like design element ones. You know, there's heart, this sideways triangle. These shapes are fine. Okay, but like I said, no wilderness ones. So after you have created a work of art that you're really proud of, you're going to come up to the pancakes up here in the top corner. And we're going to hit Save Image. So it's that big orange button, Save Image. And that should save it to your camera. Now, if it asks you to use your camera or asks you to use your photos, sometimes those little bubbles pop up. You need to hit Accept or OK because the app needs to be able to do those things. So then I can go into my photos back on my home screen. And ta-da, there is my mural that I made on my iPad. I do want to show you just a couple examples from previous years that have been made. Here's one. We used to do it on the side of our schools. We would make digital artworks, but obviously we're not at school, so we can't do that now. Notice how this artist did a lot of overlapping, focusing on that symmetry, making sure each side is the same. This one, the artist mostly did symmetry. They missed a couple spots. That's all right. It's pretty close. This is another really good example. Remember, if I draw a line right down the middle, this left side would look just like the right side. I think I got one more. Yep. So this artist, they use the same shapes, but you see how they altered the colors, and that's fine with me too. So these are all just some really good examples that previous students have done. When you're done, you are welcome to upload this to Seesaw. You can have mom and dad upload it to our Facebook page or email it to me. Okay, I'd love to see what you guys are making. All right, if you have any questions, please be sure to email me and ask. Otherwise, remember to use the Assembly app, which you find in self-service. And then just take some time to experiment around with the app and see what you can make. Remember, focus on symmetry and geometric shapes, and save it when you are done. All right, have a good one, guys.